womp womp. We're playing more robots. We're taking it to the edge. We're running new cards, and we're going to just shit out a bunch of little flyers off of this Pinnacle Emissary. So there's a new card from Edge of Eternities that looks like it's going to be a sweet, sweet upgrade to the Affinity decks. You can warp it for hybrid red or blue. When you cast an artifact, make a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature with flying. And it has this token can only block creatures with flying. So like it's actually decent against like Psychic Frog. It's decent against like maybe the Mirror if they're getting their thought monitors and stuff going. Good against Domain. Good against Energy when they start flying their like cats and their Voice of Victories and everything else. Outside of that, it's just kind of normal standard affinity stuff. It's running 4 Cranial Plating as like an auto win kind of card. You know, you can pay black to attach to a creature and it gets +1/+0 for each artifact. So like if they don't block one of your things, you attach it, you swing it for a bunch of damage, and then it's just running a bunch of zeros. So you've got 20 zeros in the deck as a way to basically just go like Pinnacle Emissary 0/0/0/0 and just dump a bunch of stuff into play. So deck looks pretty sweet. 14 lands is a little low, but you do have 4 Mox Opals that help out with that. The curve of the deck is super low, so like you really just need like one like colored source. Also have Springleaf Drum, so like your land count does kind of go up a little bit here. 22 lands, so it's still a good number. But yeah, this deck looks super dope. In the side, you know, Consigns, Rebukes, Force, Whip Flares, just your normal standard stuff. So we're gonna take this bad Larry into a league. We're gonna get our first Edge of Eternities game in. Unfortunately, is not the Edge of Eternities deck I wanted to play. I was really hoping to be able to play the like the blue-white control deck, or like the blue-white mid-range with the Conundrum Sphinx, the Conundrum Riddler, or Quantum Riddler. Jeez, the Quantum Riddler. Consult the star charts, all of that stuff. That looks super dope. I've got a control brew that I put together loosely based off a deck that did decently well. That I'm hoping to be able to showcase here pretty soon, because that deck it seems like it's going to be super fun, and I think my plan is to try and play it at my LGS if my cards come in for tomorrow. So we don't have a Riddler, but we can go like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna keep it just because we've got the Thoughtcast. I might be chill. Oh, is this land destruction? Ooh, no. Okay, black. All right, interesting. I don't know what they're doing for black. Maybe it's like mono black. But I am going to be real sad. I think I'm going to just like chill for a turn. Yeah, I imagine this is mono black, which is going to make tapping my mana really annoying, but like it is what it is. So the other cool thing about this deck is that you can get, oh yeah, so this is mono black. So I need to be doing damage as quickly as possible. All right, a Mox Opal is pretty good. I do wish that I had, what do you call it? I do wish I had the Emissary right now, because like Emissary would go super hard. The thing that's really cool about the Emissary is it lets you just like cast like a turn. You can cast like a turn 1, turn 2 Kappa, which is like kind of sweet. I mean, I'm still going to get to cast a Kappa right here, so that's not bad. Let's tap this for blue. Let's not take damage. And then we're going to hopefully be good enough here. Have some damage to put through. Opponent, I don't know if they're going to go and get like, if they have like a main deck Toxic Deluge that they're going to go and get or what, but I'm hoping beyond all hope that they just don't have Toxic Deluge in their deck when they go in Profane Tutor, because I definitely cannot make a Kappa big enough. All right, they didn't have Force of Despair either, which is pretty good. So that's a card actually I need to be cognizant of. Just because like it's definitely gonna screw me up if they have a Force of Despair, because like it'll just clear everything that I have. So what could they be getting? I wish I had counter spells in this deck, but like you can't always have everything, unfortunately. But Urza Saga is gonna help a lot. Urza Saga is gonna make a big difference. All right, we're gonna just ship in with all of it. See, now here's where I wish I had like my copy of Cranial Plating. Cranial Plating would go so hard right here. Let's upkeep stop them after their Profane. Yep, you got your Profane Romaine, your Profane Spaghetti. Yep. Go ahead and search for your card. I don't know what they could be getting, like the mono black deck. I mean, I'm assuming that they run like board wipes. They probably have like Toxic Deluge. I don't know if Damnation is modern legal. Oh shit. I wanted to yep, Damnation. Damn. Yep. I'm just gonna bauble you now. I should have maybe waited. All right, so they're drawing a swamp. That's good. Unfortunate for me, but I can just make a construct and not have to worry as much, but it is definitely not an ideal position for me to be in. Let's not do that. So I can make a construct. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to chill for now. There's no reason for me to like try and push anything or try and do anything crazy. I'm just going to make a construct on end step, play the Memnite, play the Thought Monitor, try and just draw a bunch of cards, try and like get myself out of this silly position I've found myself in. Thankfully, that dude can't block. Let's see. They've probably got a kill spell, but I've just got to try and make dudes anyways, because, you know, that's what we're here for. Oh, man. Joining into mono black is tough for sure. Yep. All right. That's annoying. All right. So now I'm like kind of boned, I think. Let's see. We draw a Springleaf Drum. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just make another construct. We will sack my Urza Saga, unfortunately. I maybe should have floated a mana. I could put some boots on it. It's pretty good. Let's play this. I don't think I can get to 13, which is awkward. How much do you cost? You cost a singular blue. So let's make a blue here. And let's see if we can find enough to do enough damage. This will technically dig me to more cards, which isn't bad. Thought Monitor. All right, now I just need to hope that can I draw 5 more artifacts real quick? Unfortunately not, but let's tap this. Let's throw the boots onto here. All right, now if they don't kill me, they do just die. Let's do one of these. Let's put an upkeep stop. And let's get some damage. Let's put them to 3 and hope to God they don't have a way to do bad things to me. Okay. Shadow of Doubt, I can't... That's really fucking good to know about. Holy shit. All right. Well, now I know... Well, the fetches aren't really bad, but like the sagas now I need to be like cognizant of the fact that they could just have two manas up and they could just do the thing to me that would make me very sad. Thankfully, next turn I do just get to like Cranial Plating, put it onto like a Thought Monitor if they don't wipe my board. And we're going to just hope for the best. This does not feel like it's a great matchup. 6 mana. What do you have for 6? So you're going to gain a bunch of life and kill my construct? I need to find a way. Okay, so they're casting whatever that one card is. The like X spell, yeah. March of Wretched Star. They're going to gain 8. They're going to kill my boy. My baby boy. So they're going to gain 8 life up to 11. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need, 11. I think I've got it. To be fair, this feels like I'm in a good spot. I kind of hate it. What are you going to play? What do I own in exile? The Mishra's Bauble? Okay, so they're also running 0-point Ballad. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, you got my Bauble, buddy. You know, bobble me? Bobbling around. I mean, you're just dead. Yeah, not that they know it, but they're dead. I'm gonna fucking smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. Let me show you my Cranial Plating, big dog. All right, do they have a 0 mana kill spell that they can just use? They have 1 card in hand. All right, we got there. Boom. All right, so what we want is we want these. We want the counter spells for sure. Graveyard Hate I don't think is as important. So like let's go down like 1 here. How else do I want to trim this deck? Let's go like this. I need to just kind of trim, but I want to bring in like maybe not this much interaction. I think I'm going to cut. Let's do something like this. So I only have to cut 3 cards. Springleaf Drum. I can't cut. Let's see. I can't cut these cards. I can't cut the opals. The Paradise Mantles are like whatever. What else isn't great? What if I went down like Pinnacle. No, let's. Do I want to cut my threats? Let's go down like here. Man, this deck is kind of like, this deck is very like tight. Welding Jar is actually really good if they want to try and go and do like damnation, board wipe type stuff like that. That's pretty good. So, this hand's not great. I don't really. Oh, this hand's pretty good. I'm gonna try this hand. We're gonna put back the Rebuke, I think. Yeah, let's put back the Rebuke because I can go like Pinnacle Emissary, Bauble Opal, or Bauble Ornithopter. I really hope I don't get Thoughtseized right now. Okay, no Thoughtseized, which is good. So we're gonna warp. Hopefully, all right. That's not a 0, but we're gonna warp. Yeah. All right, we're getting to warp. First warp on the channel. I'm gonna cast my spells. Now I won't get to Kappa on turn 1, but I will get to Kappa on turn 2. This also doesn't die to Fatal Push, which is insane. Let's put the upkeep stop back in. Or actually, no, I think I want to draw now, right? Because I want to be able to draw another blue card. Invoke Despair, huh? My Despair will be invoked. Can't attack, but I do have some bodies now. I get to do some pressuring. If I find another 0, I just get to go like Kappa, which is going to be pretty sweet. And I want to play around Bowmaster. Thoughtcast is really good. Damn. Need to find it. All right, so they don't have a lot going on here, huh? So I need not that. I mean, that's not bad, but it's not a 0. But I will draw some cards. You can't Bowmaster me. I think there's no real reason for me to commit a ton into the board right now. Like, I've got this warped guy. I just want to like, I think my plan for my like next 2 turns is to just make like Saga tokens. Make the Saga token, find like a Mox Opal the following turn, and just have a grand old time doing it. Oh, they missed a land. Ooh, baby. All right, now we're going for max punishment. Oh, I could play, honestly, like maybe I just don't make the construct right now because I can go this guy 1, 2. No, I'm just gonna make the construct. I think this is like, because I might be able to just like actually one-shot them next turn with the Pinnacle Emissary plus the construct. So we're just gonna hope they don't draw a land, and that it's always gonna be just super, super easy. All right, they didn't draw a land in the game. Super easy for us. We never had to struggle. Pinnacle Emissary. Turns out it's a pretty good fucking card. Damn. Well, we got there against mono black Coffers. Let's see if we can get there against whatever M Watts 10 is going to be trying to do to us. Oh, it's the fucking hand, boys. Oh my God. I don't even care about your Devourer. I'm just going to run you the fuck over. Oh, dude, this is the hand that dreams are made of. We're going to just clappity-doo-dah, clappity-day. Hope they don't play a Chalice on 0. I'll be real sad. All right, so they were going to pay costs, and then they stopped. Let me warp you. Oh, dude, this is going to go so insane. And I'm going to get to, like, Thought Monitor, Kappa. Oh, dude, this card is nuts. Oh, Affinity. Affinity fans, eat your heart out. You're going to love the way you look. Just gonna... You like my instant board opponent? My 37 creatures in play. And then the warp will go away. And then in the upkeep, the plan, we're going to see what you put on top with your Devourer. Ulamog. Okay, so this is like the Through the Breach version, I think. So I'm going to need to be bringing in like all of my interactive spells. Huh. Well, I seem to have found a flaw with this deck. I seem to have discovered an issue. Let me know if you guys know what the issue is. If you spotted the problem. I think I'm gonna have a real tough time with this game. I have blown my load, and here we are. I might just get through the breach next turn, and if that's the case, I'm gonna be sad. It's gonna be a tough day to be me. Yeah, you got a Stirrings. I need to draw a land to make a 1/1 construct to just do the beatdown plan. All right, well, bad news bears. I I flew really close to the sun and then just fucking got blown out. So that was cool. All right, show me your Through the Breach. Show it to me. Show it to me, opponent. I've got nothing else to do, so we're definitely going to be bringing in like all of our counter spells. Force of Negation, Rebuke, maybe the Consigns, because I can like Consign an Annihilator trigger. But yeah, if my opponent just tries to like... they're probably going to just K-command my Construct, huh? So my opponent is a monster who hates fun. I was trying to just do something silly, and they said, no, get your board out of here. Though, like, one of Kozilek's Return they probably have in their deck as well, which is just super depressing. Am I getting Through the Breach right now? Yeah, you can make some dudes. I can't stop you. I'm not running any main deck forces or main deck interactions, so, yeah, you got it, buddy. Damn. Well, now I'm sad. This was not the way I was hoping this game would turn out. I was hoping I'd have, like, a turn 2 Kappa. If I float, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play the Kappa, which is like fine. I don't have many other game actions that I can take that are going to have any consequence on this game, so there is that. I don't even know what I can do to come back from this. This was a blowout. That turn 2 return was the blowout of all blowouts. Is there a reason I want to get Lavaspur Boots? I guess I can I haste a Kappa? So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so I can't haste a Kappa. A Shadowspear, a Mox Opal. Like, I don't know if there's... I guess we'll just get the Shadowspear so I can gain some life. How much do you cost? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I can't cast you. All right, well, we've got a Kappa. So we're Kappa-ing. But if I get Through the Breach, like, it's just not going to matter. Man, these games, this one might be a little bit fast. This one looks like it's going to be over quickly, even though I had, like, just the most nuts start that this deck could ask for. My opponent just said, pound sand. Eat rocks. And now I'm sad about it. It's a tough day to be me. Sometimes I think, oh, I never have to struggle. And then sometimes I get K-commanded or Kozilek's returned on turn 2 to wipe my entire board. Sometimes we're not the same person. All right, well, let's see what happens. But again, not optimistic. How did they scry? 1 top, 3 bottom. So they definitely have what they need at this point. So we're just going to end up hitting one of these little concede buttons when they cast something big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This does 5 damage. All right, I'm good there. I'm good. I don't want it. I'm not interested. All right, so I want this. I want the consigns. Maybe they're not Through the Breach. I wonder if the forces are going to be as good. Metallic Rebukes, like, just, they don't feel very good in this matchup because they can just like play around it. They can just cast their, like, they'll just pay 3 mana because they've just always got 3 mana around. I guess on that like last turn it was decent. So let's do like a 2-2-2 split. What do I not like? I guess we can cut the Tormod's Crypt, the Welding Jar. I could do the I need the Lavaspur Boots. These make mana off of my zeros. Let's just cut like here. Let's cut the Emissary just because, like, as we saw, it just gets like super blown out. So what if we went down like to 2? That gives us kind of our most explosive starts, whereas like the Thought Monitors I think are a little bit slow. So let us see what happens. I mean, like, I'm gonna just risk getting blown out again because I can cast almost the entirety of my hand. And I kind of like the idea of just putting a bunch of shit into play on turn 1 and just hoping to God that they just don't do what they did last game. Let's see if we can turn this around. I'll get 2 redraws off the Baubles. I'll have like a big old thick grip. Unfortunately, I can't get the Springleaf Drum, so I can like cast the Emissary on turn 2. But like, there's still like, I'm feeling pretty good because like I don't really want to go like this into this into this and then only get 2 guys. I'd rather get 1, 2, 3. Actually, now that I'm saying that, is it better to go with 2 dudes or with 3? So let's go here. No. Oh my God, I just I just did no. God, now I'm all flustered. Now I did that. Where's the whoops? Where's the oops button for me that I can just be like, yeah, I fucked up. I didn't want to play this right now. Let's make some more dudes. I wonder if my opponent's just like looking at their Kozilek's Return again, just like, I'm gonna ruin this dude's day. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm short. I guess like, yeah, I'm short like one guy, but now I can just play the Emissary next turn, which is fine if I see anything off these baubles. So if I get some zeros off my baubles, Ulapog, the ruining my hopes and dreams. Are they gonna Ulapog under it? Nope. Oh, they're just gonna put an Emrakul under it. Well, what do you draw next turn? Big Hoss. Oh, yeah, this is definitely through the breach. So I'm real glad I brought my shit in here, because this is gonna be a tough day to be me. It's tough times out here. Tough sledding in these streets. An Urza Saga. All right, that's not bad. So the question is, do I want to go Kappa? Yeah, I think the Kappa is just the better decision here. I mean, turn 2 Kappa is pretty good. I'm gonna hope it's good enough, because next turn I can go like Pinnacle Emissary, play the Bauble, get some triggers, hope for the best, get absolutely dunked on. I know my opponent's got some big fucking shit in their hand. But also like to get this Urza Saga. Is there a world where I can... No, I think I just need to get this Pinnacle Emissary into play. Make an Urza Saga token next turn. Hope my opponent doesn't just like blow me out. But now my my Kappa is going to be outside of the range of death. If they like have the return. So we want to go here. They're just going to make a bunch of dudes do a bunch of damage. How is my opponent going to deal with Ward 4 is the question. What's crazy is I cut like, what, 2 of the emissaries. I found it, and it's just like the best card that I could have ever seen in my life. I cut 1, so one of the 4, which ain't bad to find. Yep, we're going to get this. I'll make a big army of dudes. If only casting from Warp gave them... haste, that'd be so good. Oh, good heavens. So I'm gonna make a fucking 11 or 10-10. Can my opponent beat my 10-10 plus my Urza Saga construct next turn? That is the question. Is Edge of Eternity's gonna break Modern? Let me know down in the comments, because it feels pretty strong. I want to stop in there. Upkeep, not my draw step. Begin combat. Let us full swing everything. Do 13 damage. Put my opponent down to 7 and just hope it's good enough. Let's see what your top. Show me your top. Grove of the Burn Willows. All right, well, I'm glad they're drawing that. It does look like I'm going to win this game. Unless there's some like... All right, well, we got there in that game. That was pretty good. Pinnacle Emissary... cracked. I'm going to bring 1 back in. I'm going to cut another Thought Monitor, I think. Just like, I think the Thought Monitors are like, they're cute, but I don't think that they're really what I want. I need to pray to God my opponent doesn't Chalice on 0 me, though, because that would just end my whole day. So please, M-Watts 10, do not Chalice on 0. It will ruin our friendship forever. This hand is kind of but I can't get... Yeah, I'm going to mulligan this one. If there was an Opal in this hand, I would keep it in a heartbeat. I do have to go to 5, though. I can't keep going any deeper. So I think we're going to put back a Rebuke. And I'm not going to really get much value off the Emissary, unfortunately. I guess I should have kept that first hand. Yep, you can stir the Ancients. Just do not reveal a Chalice. Don't you Chalice me. At least we'll get like the redraw. All right, Eldrazi Temple. So I'm not going fast, which sucks. But I do want to be able to hold up the Consign. Just gonna dump out my hand and be sad that I couldn't get the Emissary into play. Let's check them out in their upkeep. Show me your stuff. I'm not the most optimistic that I'm going to be able to win this game now at this precarious situation of mulligan to 5. Oh, god damn. Well, I need to make sure that I just hold up consigned to memory for the remainder of the game, so that I can deal with this here Kozilek's return. I don't know, like, so this list that I borrowed this from, it was a list that went, it finished 4th in a challenge on Friday, or maybe it was today. It finished 4th in a challenge, and obviously, you know, the fella who made this deck probably knows a little bit better than I do, just about the deck itself and how it plays and stuff like that. But part of me just wonders if, like, I'm not gonna attack, because I'd like to be able to hold up this Force of Negation. Part of me wonders if there should be more consigns in the side versus the rebukes. Like, the rebukes just feel kind of odd, in my opinion. So we're just going to chill. Be chill, guys. Casual, cool, never going to do anything. That's actually, like, I love the synergy between the Spirebluff and the Urza Saga. It's kind of cool. This is like a kind of a side note, I guess. That synergy of, like, I'm going to lose the land, which is it's my 3rd land. So now I'm going to end up going down. All right. So they're going to try and K command, and I'm going to counterspell that. Let's tap this for 1 blue mana. I maybe should force it, but, like, I really need to get some pressure going is the problem. Like, I've got no pressure. Like, I'm not pushing any advantage. Like, if I have to force, you know, it is what it is, but the plan is this an instant? It is an instant. So they can just wipe my whole ass board, but if they want to do that, they're more than welcome to. I'm just going to make another one. Yeah, sure. Yep. I'm going to make another dude. Let's go 1, 2, 3, making dudes. We'll sacrifice my land. We're going to get the Opal, I think. Yeah, because I can get the Opal, which will let me leave up Force of Negation if I need it. I don't know if it's going to really matter, but I'd rather have Force up than not have Force up. So, which, like, I don't know. I don't know if Force is the correct call in this matchup, but, like, being able to stop their K commands, being able to stop their through the breaches or, you know, whatnot, seems decent. Hopefully they just, like, try and go for a through the breach. No, they're not. All right, so I'm just gonna go beat down. We'll beat them into the ground. A dismember. I mean, like, I gotta protect my dude. I need some sort of pressure on them, and so, like, you know, here we are. So let's do one of these because it's essentially free. It's free. All right. Well, can I do 15 damage to them in 1 turn? I doubt it, but I would love to try. That'd be sweet. All right, let's go for a blue. Let me cast my thoughts. An Urza Saga. Now, like, I can just dump my hand and hope it's good enough. I don't know, dude. If you got the through the breach, you got me dead here. So, but I'm gonna try and fight my hardest, fight my heart out here. Hopefully they just don't have anything for, like, a turn or 2. I can just make a bunch of dudes. All right, well, this feels almost winnable. Let's just move to the combat. So it's a 2-turn clock regardless, so there's no real reason for me to do anything right now. Just hope that they don't find something big off the top, because I can Urza Saga on the end step. Oh my god, we fucking did it! Oh, I did not think that game was winnable in any form or, like, any way, dude. Just, like, from the turn 1 or the turn 2 Kozilek's return, like, there's no way I was winning that game. But this deck is fucking cracked. New Affinity, where you at, boys? All right, show me the most insane hand. Show me that hand from the last game that was just fucking nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I find a land, I think I can turn 2 Kappa. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And then worst case, I'll just get, like, the Cranial Plating going. No pregame effects. It's time for Affinity. All right. So if I rip a land off the top, I can Kappa 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need not that, actually. So maybe I didn't math correctly. This is Boros. Yep. Boros, more like Borgross, am I right? If I could get a turn 2 Kappa here, that'd be fucking dope. I don't think there's any way that I can, though. Right. Well, Another Springleaf Drum isn't going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play the Cranial Plating, leave myself open to... damn. I think I'm going to lose this one. Do I want to play the Plating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm dead. I think I kept a not good hand. I think I didn't do the math correctly. I guess I'm going to let them have it for a turn. We're going to not crack the Bauble. So I need a 0 off the top, and I can cast a Kappa, and that'll kind of stop whatever they're trying to do. But unfortunately, I didn't find a land. I found a 1-drop. I need some zeros. Give me the zeros. A Ragavan. Oh, it's all over for me. Oh, this game is done. I've lost. It's all over. My life is crumbling. Everything's in shambles. I need land or 0. I've got like a 40% chance. All right, Cranial Plating down. That's fine. All right, I didn't want that anyways. Thank you, opponent. All right, now we are going to put a Kappa into play and just pray they don't have a way to deal with it. I'm glad they took the Cranial Plating off. Land, 0-drop. Something. Bueller. 1, 2. I guess we'll just cast this with a warp. Make some dudes. Not great. Unfortunate for me. I mean, I do get to start building up a board here a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough because I have tapped down my blocker again, so they're going to get to steal my top. Yeah, this was not the right hand to keep against a Boros deck. There's no real reason for me to do this right now, so we're just going to let it warp on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I can lose the Bauble and be fine. So, do this warp animation, by the way. Ugh, fuck me. All right, this game's over. This, like, border on this warp animation is dope as fuck. Yep. This one is not... I'm not optimistic about this game. I don't believe that I will be winning. I should not have kept that hand. I should have done the math correctly. Unfortunately, apparently I don't know how to do math, and that's why I'm a YouTube content creator guy, I guess. Not actually, like, I feel like I'm decent at math, but we don't have to talk about that. Yep. Oh, it's all over. I need my Whip Flare. Sort of Fable. All right, they don't have... Are they gonna get 1, 2... Yeah, I think this is gonna give... No, the cat's gonna give them 9. Okay. Whew. I was like, am I really about to be getting fucking Goblin Shamaned? I still think I'm gonna die. Like, they've got... Unless I can find a way to kill this guide, which I can't. I do believe I have become deceased. Let's see. So I need the blue one. Oh, no, I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. I think I'm just dead regardless, right? Like, there's not really much I can do to get around this. Like, I am in danger. I am deeply in danger. Because the Pinnacle, like, playing Pinnacle Emissary next turn is not going to do a lot. So, like, really all I want is, Whip Flares and maybe the Tormod's Crypt. Some number of Crypts, maybe. Oh, maybe I'll bring in the Grafdiggers as well. I mean, they're going to fly their guide. I don't think there's a way that I can do all of the damage. Boros probably is just going to be a bad call. Like, I think... I could be wrong. I think Affinity struggles pretty hard against Boros. All right, I'm going to just concede there. I'm not going to play this one out. I am not interested. So Whip Flares are good. Pithing Needle, like, I think these cards are decent. Like Pithing Needle, Tormods, so like the Welding Jar can come out. Let's cut like one of these. Springleaf Drum I can't cut. Let's cut a Thought Monitor or 2. I don't think I need this many Tormods. And what else? The Pinnacle Emissaries seem like they're going to be good. Do I want any counter spells? Forces are fine. Like it hits their wraths. I guess like 1 to 2 copies of Force of Negation are decent. I wonder if I just want to like trim like this. Let's do something like that. I don't know if this is right. Affinity players, please let me know the poor decisions that I've made in sideboarding. I like this hand. Hopefully they just don't have like a Wrath of Skies and I get absolutely fucking shit on. But I get to at least do the cool thing. Pay 2 life. Let me warp. Oh, we warping. It's warping time. Making a bunch of dudes. All right, well, let's not click through anything. Making more dudes. Then I've got enough stuff I can put a Kappa into play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can put a Kappa into play regardless. So I'd like to Bauble in your upkeep. Show me your secrets. Goblin Bombardment's really annoying. I hate it. Yep. Guide is annoying too. Need my opponent to fucking stop. All right, give me some hot fucking draws. A Kappa on top. Kappa? Kappa paw? Unfortunately, no Kappa paw. Creatures in graveyards and libraries can't enter. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. That is fine. I just will not go and get my Memnites or Ornithopters. I wonder if there's a world in which I want to like hold those in my hand for like a future turn to trigger the Pinnacle Emissary, but like I think my plan next turn is just to put a construct into play, give it some boots. So I don't even need boots, right? I just need, all right, another one. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it here. Okay. Yeah, I ain't blocking. I'm not doing the block. I'm not going to fall for your traps, opponent. Free 1 damage secured. Now, if they Wrath on 0, I'm having a bad time. Interesting. What do they have? I mean, I know they've got the bombardment, and that's all I know. I don't know anything else. I need something real hot, though. The boots on the draw, huh? It sure is something. Combat. 3 more dudes. Make a big fucking construct. So now I just have to like float the mana because I drew the Lavaspur Boots, which is awkward. But yeah, a Wrath on 0 would just like, that would be instant concede. All right, they've got the Ayani. Yep, they're going to gain 4 life. Now they're outpacing my murdering of them that I'm trying to do. Do they have a way to kill their cat? No. Let's make a dude. 8. He's an 8/8, huh? Show me something really good. So I make a, let's see. No, I need to float a mana. Get an opal. The Moxist of Opal. So let's go equip here, paying this and this. I do believe I have enough for Thoughtcast. Just trying to one-shot my opponent real quick. Let's tap a Memnite. Move to combat. Move to beats. Let's hold back. Let's hold back 1. And we'll put an upkeep stop. I assume they chump with their... Nope, they just take it all. All right, I'm at 30 life. It's not a horrible spot to be, even though I could still just die. Sure. I don't know why you wouldn't block. I guess like now might be a decent time. What could I draw? Let's see. Let's see. What's in the old deck here? Is there any instance that I can draw? Not really. Yeah, there's no instance that I can draw. So let's just go to their turn. Let's show me your top. Ocelot Pride. I mean, they're very low on life. I don't know exactly. Yeah, you got it. I mean, you're dead if you don't have a way to sweep up my creatures. I mean, can you kill my construct is the question. So they can do 4 damage, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Can they do 12? I don't know if, yeah, so I think they have done the math. Maybe I shouldn't have cracked the Bauble. That might have just gotten my dude killed. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so they're going to make, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're 1 short. They've got 3, 7. Yeah, they're 1 short of being able to kill the construct. But they've gained a bunch of life. I'm not stopping anything. All right, Bauble draw. Cranial Plating, please. Damn it. Let's see. We can go 1 red, blue, cast, make more dudes. Let's see. Now I can swing for 15. I can put these here. And then, oh wait, hold up. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. But they can chump. Yeah, so I think we're going to just full send in with everything. These are going to kill the Ajani. And these are going to attack you. I mean, they can like ping down. Like if they want to sack their creatures to ping my flyers, that's fine. Yeah. That is fine. Yep, you got it. You're pinging my dudes. You've got 1, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 toughness. All right, what can we do? So we got the 6 toughness. I've got 13 coming in, so they have to block with at least 1. Okay. They're going to continue to shrink my board. I mean, they got to block with one of their 3 dudes. Like, they got to block with the Guide, they got to block with the Pride. Both of which I am very much okay with. Sure. So they're going to go no blocks. Interesting. Go to 1. I'll go to 41. And then if they don't have a way to just, like, wipe my board, I've got, like, I'll make a second construct, move the boots over, attack. Is this game 1 or is this? I think this is game 2. Yeah, it's game 2. All right. Game 2. Do we get to go to a game 3? I'm blocking. I'm blocking. I'm not blocking, actually. Just kidding. I'm a liar. I'm lying to my fans. I'm lying to you, you wonderful people. How dare I? Like, they can ping down the emissary. So they're going to make 2 more cats and 2 more things. They have another Ocelot. That would be so bad for me. No way they're running a main deck Wrath. I so help me. Oh, wait, no, this isn't main deck. This is... So they can Wrath on 0. Interesting that they're floating mana. Yeah, I can't stop you. What is my... What's my out? Do I have an out? Now they're going to Wrath on 0. Yeah, they're going to Wrath 0, kill all my shit. Oh, they're going to Wrath on 1. And kill the entirety of my board. End my career. I need, yeah. Oh, I should have popped my Crypt. All right, I got 2 permanents in play. I got my opponent down to 1 life. And I got fucking stomped by energy. God, I hate the energy deck. I'm so sick of the deck. The deck is real fucking annoying. I don't know, maybe I need to just like get good scrub, but damn, I do hate energy. All right, we are on the play. Man, if this hand had, I'm gonna keep it, but if this hand had the fucking emissary, oh, it'd be so crazy. Maybe I want to play this one a little slow. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can get the Thoughtcast. I'd maybe like to take my chances at drawing the Pinnacle Emissary. So I'm not gonna dump my hand on turn 1. We're gonna run it a little slow. I'm gonna try and like get this Thoughtcast plus and just see what we can do. All right, opponent, show me your stuff. All right, we're gonna start and we're just gonna be chill. We're gonna be a cool, chill guy. Now this might not be the correct play. I guess it's gonna depend on what my opponent does on turn 1. I don't think there's much that they could do that would like really change any decision, like, you know, anything that, okay, Eldrazi, I feel a little bit worse. Okay, so this is the beatdown Eldrazi too. Fuck me, I think I'm dying. Such a promising start. Everything looked so good. It was so positive, and now here I am on the verge of dying already. See, that's why you wait and play your Pinnacle Emissary. I obviously knew that I was going to just draw it off the top. So, you know, here we are. Let me just make the biggest board and then just get fucking blown out again by 1 copy of Kozilek's Return. I would like to make a blue. Oh, dude, the warp getting to fucking... Oh, dude, it's so good. Let's put in Upkeep Stop. Upkeep Stopper. Can't attack. I wonder if there's a world where I want to do that again next turn. I can Cranial Plating plus attach it to one of the drones and start really beating down. Seems like a good spot for me to be in. All right, show me your secrets. Sowing Myco spawn, huh? This might just be regular old Eldrazi. Like the Myco spawn I can deal with. Yeah, Fleshraker, sure. You got it. You're going to get some free damage on me. A Chalice on 0 doesn't super affect me at this point. I've done my thing. I'm going to draw 2 magic cards. And let's see what happens. All right, what am I drawing? Show me the beans, the tomatoes, the yams, the broccoli. Show me all the good stuff. Now, let's see. If I warp, I can make 1, 1, 2, 1 to equip. So let's do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not doing the math. I've decided against it. Yep. I'm going to make a dude. I'm going to cast. Let me equip this to one of these. 10. All right, now we're going to 1, 2, 3. Swing for 12 on turn 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then I don't have a way to play, but next turn, it's looking decent. Next turn, realistically, I just play the Emissary and just do it all over again. Nice Chalice on 0, nerd. Got him. All right, so this one, I definitely want the Consigns. I don't think I want Force of Negation. The Gruul Agra Eldrazi, I mean, they're probably going to have some number of Kozilek's returns. I think I like the first copy of it. And maybe I want like some number of rebukes. So let's cut the Crypt like we've been doing. Let's go down like 2 Thought Monitors, a Thoughtcast, and I guess let's just do this. I'm kind of lowering my zeros a little bit, but I think having the interaction, maybe 5 counter spells is a little much. Maybe I only want like 3 or 4, but I just kind of want to up my chances of drawing them as much as possible. All right, can we beat the Eldrazi menace? 'Tis the real question. Oh, if one of these was a land, oh my god, this would be just the super dopest keep. 1, 2, 3. Don't really want to mulligan to 5. I'm up a game. I can go 1, 0. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, unless they Chalice on 0 me. Let's keep it and just hope that we're lucky. Hope for the no Chalice on 0 and see what happens. But I'm not, I don't think I win this game if I get Chaliced on 0. Yep. Devour enters the revealed zone. No Chalice on 0. Just don't have it. What the exile? Thought Not Seer, it that heralds the end, and a secluded courtyard, huh? All right. Well, I think I lose. I do believe. Do I just? I'll play like a turn, but I think I'm gonna lose to a Chalice on 0 on the draw. Considering I drew my Thought Monitor. Unfortunate for me. Opponent just had it. I was hoping to get around it. Couldn't do it. Not good enough of the game to just avoid a Chalice on 0. All right. Yep. Not doing it. Maybe I want a second Force and we'll cut like a Cranial Plating. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Because all of their stuff is just, yeah. Basically the plan here is I just need to hope for the best. All right, I've won the die roll. I need them to not have Chalice on 1. This hand sucks. This hand's like, God, this hand is so awkward. Like it's got the Consign. This feels bad. I'm gonna just like probably have to play the Urza Saga. Hope I find a blue source. Let's keep this. Let's put back Kappa. And then just really fucking hope they don't just like aggressively or just like hope they mulligan for the 0 for the Chalice. All right, so Devour enters the revealed zone. Think I want to hope to draw. Well, no, let's play this just because I need the redraw. So we'll let them do their Devourer trigger, and then we'll remember that we're going to do it in response. All right. Show me your top card. All right. Line Breaker, gross. Would they exile? I mean, if I get chaliced on 1 again, or on 0, I'm just like, bro, no way you have it. Fuck off, dude. No way you have it again. Eat my balls. This game hates me. I mean, like, God, it's all bad. So let's do some, I guess it's not like horrible. Tap this for a blue. Like I've got some pressure, but like it's just not great. Do I want to Thoughtcast and hope to find an Opal or just hold up a Consign? It's, I'm going to lose out on the value. I'm going to not do it though. I'm going to just chill. I'm going to hold up the Consign, hope that the 2/1/1s, the 2/1/1 bros that could, like, it's not the end of the world. Oh, God damn it. Of course they found a cavern too, bro. Like, can I just, like, not get just absolutely shit on and dunked on just repeatedly? Another Pinnacle Emissary. So we're going to float a mana. Actually, I might as well make a dude. Let's grab our, it's a 5/5. If I get an Opal, I think I just want to like try and draw simply every card. Let's warp. Yep. Chalice is going to counter it. And then we're just going to get busy. I wonder if there's a world where I should have got the Shadowspear, but that doesn't let me kind of do what I'm trying to do. But I do now have a 7/7 that next turn I'll counter a Chalice on 1. You fucking bet your sweet bippy I will. Get it out of here. Fuck off with that shit, little bitch. Yeah, do it. Attack. Put your creature into attack position. A Lavaspur Boots. What if we go 1, 2, 3. Play the Emissary. If I can tap my mana correctly. Let's tap you. Play some booties. And then let's just tap you and just give it ward 1. Attack for 14. Yep. All right. Need to hope that my opponent just doesn't have like land to pay the ward cost. Fucking easy. Game has never been a struggle. Fucking love this Pinnacle Emissary card. Oh, dude, this card is absolutely fucking cracked in half. Edge of Eternities has broken Modern. You've heard it here first. No one said it yet. All right, it's the last game. Let's see if we can do a little 4-1 action. Sure. Does this hand cast a Thoughtcast on turn 1? Join me on this journey while we find out together. I don't think it does. I think I've messed up just a little bit because I can't cast that. But 2 bodies on turn 1, I guess, is fine. Do hate that I made that decision. I should have played the drum first, I think. Yo, if this is Boros, so help me. My only L is going to be against fucking Boros. Oh, God. All right, let's draw some cards. And then I can only block flyers, so we're going to do one of these. And then we're going to peek at their top and see what's going to happen. I don't think this deck has a great Boros matchup if I were to take a guess. I think next turn, I mean, I'll double block. I'll make you do it. Yep. Yeah, I know. No, you fucking always have it. Don't really care. Dude, if you have a second... All right, Ragavan, don't really care as much about that. Draw some cards, make some triggers. Let's just play this and chill. I don't know why I didn't attack, because that dude can't block. I'm gonna just start shitting out construct. I should have probably played this Saga so I can get like double Saga online as fast as possible, but I mean, they just have another... dude, I'm blocking. I'll make your ass have it. I'm gonna do it. You can take my top card. I'm gonna kill your Ocelot if I can. Do it. Do it. Full swing. Do it. Make me sad. So, you know, I guess the thing that like kind of sucks about like this deck specifically is just not like if Boros is going to be the top deck, and this deck seems to not have a great Boros matchup, at least from my experience of losing these games. Yep, you just have the other fucking thing. Yeah. So tired of energy. This deck is absolute hogwash, poo-poo doo-doo stuff. Just like ban one other card from this deck, please. I'm so tired of it. My boots are gone too, you monster of a person. I hate it here. I want to go home. Oh my god, I just want to go home. I just want to be done with this. Ugh. Let's make another dude that they're just going to kill because they've got the third fucking discharge. No? Holy hell. Shadowspear they call. Can I equip a Shadowspear? I can. I mean, they've got a billion energy is the problem. Dude, if they have third fucking discharge, like I can't beat that. All right, I got a 6/6. Now I'm gonna hit you for 1. All right, what are you gonna do to me? All right, I'm getting dejected, just a little. I can't wait for my opponent to just now play their Guide of Souls and then fly their shit, and then I've already attacked with my flying blockers, and I get really sad. I don't know if there's a world in which I can race them, but I'm gonna fucking do my best. Losing those Lavaspur Boots was tough. You have the Ajani. Of course, you've got the Ajani. Oh, I'm so sick of this deck. Guess I'll see what they target, but I'm assuming they're just going to kill their cat. Yep, I'm not interested in playing this game anymore, dude. I'm so tired of Eldrazi. I'm tired of Eldrazi, and I'm tired of this deck. Let's bring in an extra Crypt. Welding Jar is probably decent. Let's do like 2 of these, 1 of these. Maybe I cut 3 of these, and then we're going to cut a plating. Maybe 2 platings, and we'll bring back in the Thoughtcast. Or we cut 1 and have 3. Now, 3 Tormod's Crypts. I guess, like, I don't know. 3 Tormod's Crypts seems like a lot. So let's do it like this. Let's try this configuration of cards. Actually, maybe I want the Thought Monitor. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. I didn't want the Thought Monitor. This hand doesn't do a lot. It's just too slow. Man. Hope I just don't get blown out by a Wrath on 1. Not my best decision to keep that hand, but like I'm not trying to go to 5. If I can Thoughtcast into like some lands, I'm doing pretty good. All right. Well, this was a quick one. This was a quick game. If I don't find a 0 or a 1 off the top. All right. Well, there's a 0. And then, yeah. You know, it's funny because I would have had the fucking the turn 2 Thoughtcast if my opponent wasn't a Weenie Hut Jr. All right, a Wrath on 0, I'll concede. Yep, Guide Pride, of course. Naturally, they've just got it. Yeah, I know. You gain life, you did the fucking shit. I'm so sick of this deck. This deck needs to go away forever. I guess like getting my Sagas going as soon as possible is pretty good. 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. I think this game is over. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my whip. Like if I find a whip flare off the top, oh dude, it's so good. Actually, not really, because it doesn't even kill the Ocelot at this point. I don't really have a great way to deal with an Ocelot now. Ugh, it's all bad. Everything's in shambles. Oh, good. More. Now I'm finding my lands. I guess I can't be too upset because I literally just kept a no land hand. Do I make a construct or do I get a Kappa going? I think I want to make a construct. Yeah, we're just going to chill for now. We're not going to attack. We're going to make dudes. Hope it's good enough. We'll see what my opponent bins. I might have to grab a Thraben Charm, huh? And an Ajani Gun. Yeah, they're just on the fucking beatdown plan at this point. I mean, they're going to fly their guide. They're not, oh, right. They didn't have make my dude. They've got, yep. The fuck do you have at instant speed right now? All right, I'm not interested in playing this game. I'm just so not interested in playing against energy, dude. This deck is so fucking shitty. Like, it's just all my opponent. Like, there's just sometimes they just have these draws and you just cannot fucking beat them. Like, what am I supposed to do here? lose my Ornithopter because I forgot that the fucking Shaman was a 2/2. Not that any of this matters, because I am just, they have 2 in hand and they're just going to fucking wash me here. Perfect. How much does that cost? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just tap myself out. Yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore. Well, we did get 3 wins. Only lost to Boros, which is just like par for the course. I feel like these decks tend to lose to Boros pretty well. I mean the deck felt good. Like when it was doing the thing, like the Pinnacle Emissary turns were just like insane, where it's just like Emissary, make a dude, like really good, really strong. It was just like I got a little unlucky against Boros. You know, sometimes, like I said, Boros just like they just have those draws, and it's like you just can't fucking beat the deck. Like it's just not a feasible deck to beat, which is so annoying. But I think the deck is sweet. Pinnacle Emissary I think is a huge upgrade. I wonder if there's a world where you're not playing like, you know, a 4 of Memnites, 4 of Ornithopters, like all of the cards that are in here. But like, I don't know, maybe you have to just to like get those like really nut like turn 2 or like turn 1, make like 4 bodies, 5 bodies, 6 bodies, and just like dump a bunch of stuff into play. I think this is kind of a cool take on Affinity. It's more of an aggro, like kind of beat down Affinity, which like I kind of like. I think it's a really cool deck. But yeah, I mean other than that, I mean just, you know, it's Pinnacle Emissary I think is going to be a card that's going to see a good amount of play. You know, maybe look into them if they're at a good price, at the right price, you know, something you feel good about paying. Maybe pick them up and just like take Affinity out for a whirl, because, you know, this is a new take, and it's a cool take on Affinity for sure. But other than that, you know, just go and have a great day.